So, social cam, Facebook, Twitter, everybody, YouTube, what's going on? I have been kind of resting my voice all day, having problems with allergies. But because I'm going to the studio to Lately Eats on the for the EP tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. But I was going to tweet Facebook this, but I felt led to do a social cam, and so I want to do what I feel led to do. Amen. Um, but one thing that the Lord just spoke to me, and He said that sometimes rejection is God's way of protecting us. And I was just like, wow, when the Lord said that, I was thinking over some relationships that I've had in my life and, how they have strengthened me either in a positive way or they've strengthened me in a positive way, whether I felt the effect of the relationship may have been negative or anything like that. But what I realized is that all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and those that are called according to His purpose. And I love those scriptures. Those are like pivotal scriptures that we as believers must embrace. But what I wanted to say was sometimes rejection is God's way of protecting us from people's influence on our lives and what that influence will do to us. Sometimes it's like this. God said that He will have no other gods before Him. And sometimes we don't even realize it, that people's affirmation of us and their acceptance of us can almost become a form of idolatry in some ways. We'll try to do anything to win people's affection, or, we'll serve and keep serving and trying to, make people be in agreement with us. And sometimes that's not God's purpose. And so sometimes God will have us experience rejection. And rejection, it is a protection from people's influence in your life, but rejection can also be fuel that propels and strengthens your relationship with God. Because what rejection does, it causes you to change your direction, and it causes you, when you change your direction, you begin to see things a little bit more differently as you are moving back to where it is that you were originally coming from, or in the next direction. And so, it's like this. If somebody on the street, rejects you, somebody that you don't know, you can get past it and you just keep on moving and you might forget about it for the rest of the day. But if it's somebody in your life that you like value, highly esteem, you want their affection, you want their attention, sometimes those kind of situations are dangerous because you never want to be in a place where you idolize somebody, where they can have so much influence on your life. They can change the culture and the mindset of God concerning what it is that He's called you to do. And so sometimes if you look back over your life and there are people in church or relationships that you've had, or, your mother, your father, when your mother and father forsake you, the Lord said He will take you up. And so the reality is sometimes God protects you from what that person might have influenced you to do, or what level of influence they might have had on your life. It could have stifled the gift. It could have stifled your destiny. So when you experience rejection in life, just begin to tell God thank you, because it means that it's leading you towards the open door of purpose, And rejection is not always final. It just might not be now. It may not mean that it's never. But sometimes, God will protect us from what we're not prepared for, and sometimes we're not strong enough to deal with what the influence people might have on us. And so God causes us to have and experience rejection at certain times, because it can protect you from what that person might, be, what have sown or imparted into your life. You never know what's going on with someone behind closed doors. They can have the appearance of this, and they can look like this on the outside, but you never know what's going on. And that relationship, that person, that mentor, you could have been pining for, and you could have been trying to do everything, trying to serve, trying to, find out what you need to do to get them to pour into your life or support you. And they may have been one of the most poisonous influences in your life. And God knew that. He sees all, He knows all, and He knows what's in the heart of man. And so you have to trust God when you experience rejection, because He knows what's in that heart. And if He knows what is in that heart, He knows that it's not for you. So be celebrating, and in all things give God thanks, because it will work out for your benefit. And so I just want to encourage you, don't allow rejection to stifle your life. Allow that to motivate your relationship with the Lord, and move you forward in purpose, and allow God to heal you. Not motivated as far as, oh, well, I'm going to show them. Nobody got time for all that. Forgive, continue to move, and allow the Lord to continue to radiate his character upon your heart so that your life begins to mirror the image of God. So I love you. Be encouraged. Keep holding on, y'all. I'll be releasing information about the release date for the single and the EP very soon, and what's going to happen, the summer tour, and actually where the release is going to be. So exciting news is coming up, and I'm excited about what God is doing, not just for me, because he's no respecter of person, but what God is about to do for you. So I love you all. Be encouraged. Keep holding on. And y'all pray for me and these daggone allergies. All right. God bless you.